And we are back with more Amnesia, Machine for Piggies. Now, I'll be honest, I was not really planning on streaming this week, but you know what? I thought today, you know what, screw it. Why not play some video games? Also, I was in a bit of a gothic mood today, and I decided, you know what, if I'm gonna try and finish Amnesia the Bunker sooner, I thought might as well finish this game sooner as well. Either way, without further ado, let's get back into it. Now, if we can remember last time, I had to escape from the piggies from above, and... Hello. Was this supposed to be on? I think we ended up crashing down. Oh well. I know for a fact that my glasses need cleaning, so excuse me for a minute. There we go. Either way. It's actually been like a hot minute since I last played this. A hot minute. Hello, note. Okay, July 15th, 1899. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate and using incineration, or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brandenburg infusion vitae to 1 part orgone monad dispersal fluid is sufficient. This can then be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. Ooh, whoa, okay. So this is what was going on? Yeah. I don't particularly want to know what was going on in here. Okay, that's not what I was after. Was it here? This is clearly another passage beyond the locked gates. It seems I have a choice of approach. The lock pad is old, but firm, and after that fall, I cannot summon the strength to break it open. Perhaps I can find another way. Very well, then. I don't particularly want to know what you were doing here, but I can imagine this was pretty horrific. What is this? Ooh, okay. I suppose this is what happens if, you know, Pixar went evil. Maybe they secretly went evil. I don't even want to know what they were doing here. Either way, I still like the steampunk atmosphere they were going for here in this game. Also, this has been continuously coming back. Has that got something to do with the foreshadowing in this game? Probably. I still can't pick up anything, which is, I think, is a bit of it. It's some form of bizarre mixing device for chemical compounds, and it positively reeks of the foul fluids I have seen too often before. It is clearly a compound, some volatile bastard of 2 composite ingredients. I should wager I would find them close by. Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too, and something tells me... it's not gonna be that easy, is it? Okay, so where am I going? Holding pens. Sounds lovely. Low temperature storage. What about this way? Was there anything this way? No, I've already been there. Okay. Let's go this way then, shall we? Low temperature storage. I don't know. I'm really quite up. Okay, we can ignore that then. Low temperature storage. Oh, that sounds wonderful now. Good grief above. That just sounds wonderful. A warning. Inflamed it is, burning it does, bleeding from each hole, 4 and a half, leaking down my legs, blood and excrement, my lungs are in my vomit. What? I pass clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it. I did do that because of the charge changes. What? They ripple into me, and my teeth sneeze out, ew, and scatter like mice in the dark? That's disgusting! I cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, push them back into my grey gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Ooh! Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever, because not us all can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? I don't even want to know, mate. That's disgusting. Ew! Is this what's in these? Is that what Vitae does to you? Ugh! I don't even want to know. Good God, where's the door? Okay, this was not like this. Okay, I'm gonna run. I'm running. Oh, that sounds like it's coming! Oh God, you are after me! Yeah, stay that way. Fine! You didn't want to say hello to me, so you decided to charge me, huh? Well, guess what, mate? Fuck you. Fuck you. And you know what the better part yet? There, stay that way. Stay that way. I don't even want to come back in there. Oh, that was horrifying. Okay. I don't know why they did that. Better question, why do they do that? Okay, so that's one. Am I done yet? Or no? I'll take that as a no then, mate. Jesus Christ.
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
Yeah, I have to say, Mandus, you are incredibly poetic. Tell me, you haven't read Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, have you? Okay, I don't even want to know what's back in there. Actually, question yet, am I? Can I go back in there? Oh. Okay, well, guess what? I don't plan to go back in there today. I don't know why it did that. That's freaky. That's still there, right? Yeah, I don't plan to go back down there, just in case. Hello? Is anyone in the holding pens? Hello? Does anyone have a nice, lovely chat with the Shah today? At any point. There's nothing in these. Why do they do that? Okay, there's no point in coming here. I feel like this is where you would probably find a patrol-y dude or something. Hello? Can I go in? Take that as a no then. I don't understand what's happening. Alright, you got a teddy bear here. Children, if you're trying to guide me, at least keep your toys. You don't have to lose them. August 20th, 1899. Took a delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I have ever seen. No one asked where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth, we give them laudanum to pacify them. They want in line, livestock, dull brown eyes and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas. I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed. Ew! As bones are reset. I hear the pigs screaming. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is their reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them. My children, I whisper to their dreams. You are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms, imperfect, will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. There's something up here. Okay, if there's supposed to be flies there, then fair enough, but... holding pens. Okay. Just in case. I'm armed!
Over there. Place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir?
Eh?
Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
True Victorian. Too racist, imperialistic Victorian. Well, to be fair, that makes... oh, it's open. That makes Queen Victoria proud, I say. Okay, I'm guessing I'm not going anywhere. Okay, that's pretty cool. Are they supposed to be doorsteps, or are they supposed to be something I'm supposed to be going? Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Come to check on my progress, have you? Don't worry. Why are you doing that? Is there anything... saw that. Yeah, I see that now. That was not there. Good. What are you doing? What am I supposed to do? Get chased by this guy? God, he's just patrolling. Running! Oh! Pardon me! Excuse me! Oh my god.
The lift has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnels. Take care in this place, Mandus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
Yeah, you're not kidding. He certainly wasn't happy. Facility access, pig line, opioid dispensation, gas throttle, big bilge pumps, disposal tubes, engine room, spoiler, organ towers. Okay, why was he patrolling? Good grief. That was not like that before. And I remember playing this a while back. That's completely different. So, did I miss something? Anyway, where am I? Okay, I'm there? Don't feel like it. Okay, I swear I almost crapped my pants doing that. No, not again. Not again. You don't have another one of those wretch things, are it, do you? You. What have you been planning? I told you, kids, don't leave your teddies behind. Good God. What do you... Just shut up, please. Can you not? I'm busy. August 4th, 1898. Okay, this is a year before. Okay. More experiments with the Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with strychnine. I don't know how to say that. After the expected convulsions and spamming, it died just after midnight. Pardon me. I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced, however, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon a revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. But drowning? Perhaps yes. It is, after all, known to be the kindest of suicides. What? If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. Good God. What, doggy? What was he doing? Either way, where am I? What the? Did that just disappear in front? Okay. Okay, I don't even want to know. You don't have one of those pigs around here, do you? Alright, wonderful. This better work, there's no way I'm going back there again. Oh, okay. I thought that was another one of those wretches nearby. Good! I don't want to go back there. Oh, so what is going on here? There was a door there, there was a door back where I was going, and now they're just gone. Just gone. Okay. Did I not do it? What's going on? Oh, I see. Alright, wonderful. Perfect clue. heady brew. I have the compound, it hisses and steams in the container like some living thing. A witch's jelly to burn and corrode. The container is made from glass. A strange choice unless there is some particular reason why the metal that pervades everywhere else cannot be brought into contact with this so-called Compound X. I should investigate for further clues. No, you don't have to, mate. You already got what you're after. Okay, that was me. Stop doing that! Spookified by me. There we go. Okay, so it says it's corrosive to this, is it? See if it works. Okay. Stop moving. Aha! Wonderful. Well, anything else happens, I'm just going to follow this. What's happening? This strange river of blood to...
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
I think I'll just walk from now onwards. I don't want to attract any unnecessary attention at this time. Ow. Cheerio. This leaking world. The bottle of gin was empty. Sleep seemed impossible. Above the skyline of London, he could only see the temple rising into the smoke. You know, London looks prettier. You should go someday. It'd be cool if they had an entire experience like this in London. I know they have the London dungeons. I don't plan to do the London tombs. I do not intend to do that. Oh, what a lovely throwback to classic Amnesia with a bone full of skulls and dropping down the pipe. I can't really see very much up there. Oh well. You know what they say. To be or not to fuck off. Quote unquote Markiplier. Because it is funny. Anyway. October 22nd, 1899. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped ready for gambroling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes and into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection regulated by the boiler and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another. You are too sciencey for me, my Joe. Way too sciencey. There is an Amnesia mod, like custom story, or like a set that you have to go back through everything, but I can't seem to get it.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
I couldn't agree more. The flooded tunnels. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? maybe preventing this machine and friend of yours from taking over the entire world. Oh. Hello. Is this your equivalent to the Kirk? Seems to be some kind of electric booby trap down there. I wasn't finished, but thank you. Nice introduction to the next monster. Lovely introduction. Oh, so I'm just gonna explore a bit before I... I'm gonna go back the other direction, but thank you. Okay, that just sounds like a pig drowning in the water. Lovely. Sluice Gate 1. Okay, so maybe I was going the right direction and I didn't even realize. Can you stop? What are you doing? Tossing pigs into the water you didn't like? Sluice Gate 1. Okay. That's fine by me, pal. Fine by me. Also, I hope the microphone's working. So where am I going? Oh, hello. Alright, let's have a good look at you. Thanks for finally, like... Stop grunting! You're not the grunt. Only the grunt have that privileges. And you are not the grunt. Okay, so... Can I go this way? This way? Okay, that's where that electric one is. I imagine that's the electric piggy? Okay, I still don't understand what he was trying to achieve here, man. This... Okay, where am I going? Come up. Wait, would it come after me if I did? Okay! Let's not go into the sewage water, shall we? It's too stinky in there. Too horrific. Hello. Huh. I don't even... Stop doing this! What are you doing? Good grief, Sluice Gate 1. Yeah, that was pretty easy.
Faster, Mandus. Drain the waters. Open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
Lovely. So, where's the bilge pumps? Am I? Flood breach, emergency shutdown in... Okay, so where am I okay, so I'm down here. I was up here. I'm down here now. Okay, this is very hard to follow the pattern. August 1st, 1899. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They reminded me of my limitations. This is no Chelm, and I'm no Eliyahu. At least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperatures of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated and their duality tears them asunder. As the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters, they live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world, then torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds have driven them quite insane. I've ordered the affected areas sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts and of fear and spite. Okay, so is that what that is? These things are failed experiments. Those little grunting things are failed experiments and thing. Okay. So that's that. This isn't open yet. Oh, hello. Does this tell me where it's going? Also, the sound design in this is fascinating. Was I here before? I'm going this way. Okay, I thought it was coming after me there for a second. Jesus. I was not prepared for that. Where am I? Sluice Gate 1. Was I here? Stop it! I'm innocent! Maybe. I don't know, I may be behind you, you guys, but that doesn't matter. I'm innocent. I have nothing to do with this. I got their grunts are like electrified now. Hello.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you have embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return?
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree, and sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
I imagine this engineer is your opposite side, your opposing force. Is that what I'm getting at? Where am I here? Okay, so where... Yeah, follow the piggy. Following the piggy, the piggy, the piggy. Following the piggy wherever he may go. He is going grunting, the grunting, the grunting. He is doing grunting whatever he may do. That should have been the theme song of this. How am I going to get this one? Okay, there we go. February 17th, 1899, and I said, look, my darlings, can you see it? And they said, yes, Daddy. Yes, we see it. A tall, weathered cap of a steep-sided pyramid, so like those of Egypt, stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about, intertwining with the stucco serpents, that thrive about the steps, a palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten, and this here... This is where the king sat, and this is where the priests lived. This house. This is the house of the dead, and here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall upon their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. Okay, so I imagine they're talking about Aztec mythology right there. And Aztec or Incan mythology, maybe Mayan. And the floodgates should be open now. Right. There we go. That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear. Where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames, where it belongs, and clear the paths to the center of the machine. Something tells me he's tricking you, Mandus.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Yay! What do I win? Do I win big prizes? Also, wouldn't this be flooded as well? Okay. Yeah, this isn't working right. Ah, that's better. Clean up this rotten sewage water. Open the door. Huzzah! I really wish my mouse would stop doing that. Huzzah! Absolutely hate it when the mouse does that. It's like it's trying to deliberately screw me over or something. Wait, what? What the? What's happening? Oh, hello. Hard to tell, hard to see anything. Oh. Oh. Why did it do that? These things are capable of emotion. I'm not here. Jesus. What is that? A nest of wretches. Dear God, who will nest of these foul creatures? Never mind, my instincts have drawn me thus far, and I'm sure somewhere in this dank complex is a mean for further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business. And yet, I watch them sleep